Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra.
Endgame program and be done with them.
And we're back. It's that time of the weekend again. It's 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that means it's some SwishPOP Live. Welcome to the chat. And kind of a new camera setup here for a second because I broke my other camera setup thing over the weekend. So you don't usually get this direct view of me because there's a lot of crap behind me and it doesn't look so sexy. But anyways, so that's the view you're getting tonight. And that's what we got to deal with. So it's kind of weird because I had to kind of switch the monitors around. So I usually look over here and then the actions, what I do over here, but now I'm looking right here and I had to move this other. It's craziness. It's absolutely craziness. Okay. So I see already Zoran's like chatting it up. He's like, I'm getting number one this week. I'm getting number one. He's going for it, going hard for it. Second now. Let's see. Let me get my glasses on. Anyways, guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us this week. The tonight here. Can we all go away, Mr. YY Wyatt? Jeez. I'm not late. Look, maybe a little late. I don't know. I'm just catching up on the chat here. There's so much here. I'm just starting from the beginning. We're starting from the beginning. Yeah, so you know what? This week was San Diego Comic-Con. Like, that's like the biggest thing ever that happens like the whole year for stuff or whatever. So we'll talk some San Diego Comic-Con stuff, some Transformers, some G.I. Joe stuff. And yeah, that'll be the bulk of the show tonight. And we'll talk some opinions. I'm sure there's a lot of people with some really strong opinions on some stuff that they revealed or whatever. And we'll see how it goes. And you know how we like to start things off here? We'll do a little talk about some acquisitions and some thrift store finds and stuff like that. No, Zoran. The Rattler is actually right there. Yeah, it's just right there. It's still there. Dude, you don't understand. I say that. I'm a procrastinator. That might get done in the next year or so, okay? So you keep on checking back every week, and we'll see when it gets done. Where was it going? Oh, yeah. Thrift store stuff. This week, you know what? I did pick up one thing at the thrift store, but I left it in my car. I found a Starcom vehicle, that big black triangular one that has the storage area that comes back and you can stock stuff in it. It's black, it's triangular. I can't remember the name of it. I picked that up at the thrift store. I'll probably show it to you next week. I think that was the only thing I was able to pick up at the thrift store this week. It's kind of a dry week. The only other thing that I picked up, so I got this Tiger Paw. And you know what? So I didn't have one of these, so I got this in a good deal from a local person. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's missing one rocket, and it's missing the thing back here, the little cover thing or whatever. But you know what? It's best to just have something than to have nothing, right? So it doesn't need to be 100% complete. Add it to the collection or whatever. So that's going awesome. That's going great. I think that was basically, actually that's a lie. So that's a lie. In this acquisition, this was a whole box of Tiger Force, and I was able to, the guy had a Tiger Fish, which is the Devilfish Tiger Force boat. He had the engine covers. I needed one engine cover for my Tiger Fish for my collection. So long story short, I was able to get that and get the Tiger Paw. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. So that's what we got for new stuff to add to the collection this week. Hey Carlos, welcome. Mr. Saw Viper, Zoran. Yeah, cool. Thank you for joining us. I'm trying to think. I always feel like there's more stuff that I've accumulated because I go to the thrift store so much. You don't understand. I go to the thrift store so much. But you know what? Some weeks are good and some weeks are bad. Anyways, so I think that is it. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what's funny? Actually, one more thing. Actually, no, two more things. Actually, I got a couple other things. See, this is the thing. I forgot that I did actually get other stuff from the thrift store. I'm coming back. So, I got, boom, not a He-Man guy, but this was kind of cool. Obviously, Tiger Cat's missing his, Tiger Cat? No, he's not Tiger Cat. What's his name? Battle Cat. Battle Cat is missing his helmet. That kind of sucks. But, I mean, I'm not a He-Man guy, but this was pretty cool. What is it? I think this is somebody tell me in this chat, is this Origins He-Man or Classics He-Man? I'm not really sure. I'm not a He-Man guy. Anyways, this was there. But the reason why I picked this up is because this was there as well. So I got Skeletor and Panther. And this guy was just like, it looked pretty sweet. So I was like, okay, I'm picking this up. And it'll display well. And you got Skeletor giving kind of like the thumbs up there or whatever, right? So yeah. Anyways, what's funny? So the lighting is not perfect here tonight because I don't have a light behind the camera. It's kind of to the side here or whatever. So the camera I'm noticing is kind of in and out on the focus a little bit sometimes. So bear with me as I fix this stuff up through the next couple of weeks. Anyways, yeah. So Skeletor and Panther looked Panther, right? Panther, yeah. Once again, not a He-Man guy, but this looked pretty cool for a couple dollars. Anyways, so I got that. Yeah, I know, right? Saw Viper. So it was like these two guys. I think this was 2 bags. And then included in the bag as well, there was a Hordak, which, once again, I'm not into He-Man, so there's a Hordak. And so this is like, I believe like a modern Hordak, right? Like it's like Classics or Origins or whatever. So Hordak was there. And then as well, they had this I guess this is like some kind of funky like Beast Man or whatever. I'm not up on this. When I did look this up though, it was like, oh, in package, this is like $70 or $80 or some of that. I don't know what this is. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, once again, it was included in the bags for the two cats. So yeah, whatever. So add that to the trade pile. Boom. Add it to the mess here at the desk or whatever. What are you talking about? Zoran, is that Emily from Hasbro on the right or... Oh, wow. Zoran, be good, buddy. Be good. Did the Hordak come with his vacuum accessory? No. I mean, come on. At the thrift store, you're lucky if you get any kind of accessories or whatever. It's just him by himself. He's like looking. He's like, oh no. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so that was see once again, like I put this stuff in the room and like I laid it in a box over there and I was like, oh, I totally forgot I actually did get something at the thrift store. Yeah, so that's hilarious. Okay, so then I got this modern Dirge. And I think I showed you last week that I actually got I got Thrust last week. I already have Ramjet, and so now I got Dirge this week. And it's funny because I wanted to get this guy at TFCon, and I couldn't find him at TFCon. And then somebody locally ended up having him, so I got him. So I got Dirge. I got all three. Now, he seems to be missing his weapons. I'm not sure if they're in the box. They might be in the box. I got to check it before I throw the boxes out. It's funny. I probably have pictures. I had my family was away last week. I had like a million boxes up taking pictures of stuff on the kitchen table. And I just spent like an hour opening things. So I literally have a bin of Transformers that like I just opened this week. Anyways, I got Dirge. What's in the box? What box? And then I also got Legacy Sandstorm. Yeah, so he came in the mail. He was an Amazon find or whatever. So yeah. Oh, okay. And so that's pretty cool. Because I like the single release better than the double pack. Because the double pack has the human face. And the single pack has the robotic face. So this is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's it was on sale. The original price is pretty crazy for this guy. Anyways. Saw Viper, which box? So I have this box here, and this is what I opened. See, so just quickly, guys, I just did Devastator, and now I'm on a kick for the combiners. So I opened Brawl, Space Case. What's this guy's name? That's not his name, right? Space Case. I can't remember this guy's name. 2 of the Jets. I opened Superion. And Onslaught is here somewhere. Right here. And yeah, that's basically it. And then of course there was Thrust, Dirge, the Legacy, Sandstorm. So yeah. Throwing that over there. Hyther Box. How do you say that name? Hyther. I don't even know how to say that. Welcome to the chat. So I'm horrible with names. We got to shorten that down. You'll come back. Make sure you come back. It's Shuttlehead. Nice one, Zoran. Yeah, Shuttlehead. Astro Train? No, it's not Astro Train. Can you stick Thundercracker on Superior's arm? No, I think that was like a hack somebody did. Hey, David Ford. I think that I've seen pictures of that, but I think that was a hack that somebody did. Zoran, you're a jerk, man. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to put a new poll up here if Zoran's gonna get banned. It was an auto-generated one. Wow, Blast Off. Yes, thanks, JTP. Blast Off. I could not remember. Space Case is the GoBot, maybe? No, Dave, before we just started, we were doing acquisitions. I was talking about how I got like Skeletor and Panther from the thrift store, and I got He-Man and Battle Cat, and I got a Tiger Paw. So look, it's almost related. It's like he's a tiger and he's got stripes, and he's a tiger and he got stripes or whatever, right? Yeah, so that's basically all you missed. You're caught up now. You're caught up. DT Joey, welcome. I got the Sandstorm 2 a couple weeks back at Burlington for $20. See, you guys in the States get the craziest deals. That is a good deal. Yeah, I picked him up on Amazon. He was on sale. Yeah, so that's a crazy deal. Man, I am so jealous about that. Like that's like I would consider for that guy who was like a legacy, or was he elite? Was he leader class? Like that, you're for $20, you're basically getting him for free. Burlington, Ontario. I don't think so, Zeron. He's talking about the great store, Burlington Coat Factory in the US of A. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, Saw Viper, agreed. No deals here in Canada. I don't know why. I'm not really sure. I don't know why they don't want to give us deals on stuff. I don't know. It kills me. It kills me because, like, if there was deals, so many more people would buy stuff. I mean, that being said, what? There's a store in a few places in Ontario called Treasure Hunters, I believe. I think that was called what it was called, Treasure Hunters. I got this guy for $7.50. The blue Rumble. Yes, there's $7.50 at the Treasure Hunters. I think that's what it's called. Check it out. They have like ridiculously bad selection of stuff, but you know, walked in and was able to walk out with a Rumble. I lived in Burlington. I got lots of questions about the Coke factory. Treasure hunt. Yeah, treasure hunt. Yeah. Thanks, YY. We used to get great deals and stuff for winners years back before the mass immigration happened in the last, yeah. You're right, Zoran. Back in the day, winners and like they used to have really good like corporate buyers. They used to get all kinds of stuff like Transformers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars stuff. I don't know if Hasbro cut them off or whatever. I'm not really sure, but we don't get anything good anymore. There's such trash in Winners and like Marshalls now here in Canada. Like nothing, almost nothing with a brand name. It's all just like random stuff. Okay. I didn't make any notes this week for the stream. But now we get a dollar store toys at Winners. Yeah, Zoran, totally. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Anyways, but so I didn't make any notes this week for the stream because basically we're just going to talk about San Diego Comic-Con. And when it comes down to it, there was the G.I. Joe stream and the Transformer stream. And of course, they do this weird thing. I don't really know if they're not maybe allowed to stream the actual panel. I don't know the rules there, but like the panel goes on at San Diego Comic-Con. It's not live streamed, and then they like cut it down and do this like fake live stream afterwards. I kind of find it weird. So normally the best course of action is people in the audience will stream the panel. So you just need to find a person streaming the panel, and you get the best of both worlds, I find. So that's what I did for the okay. Full disclosure, guys. Full disclosure. I actually put it in my video this week, but I cut it out. I actually missed the G.I. Joe panel. I thought it was on Friday, and I missed it. And it was literally on Thursday. And the worst thing was I was home all day on Thursday, like doing just stuff around the house. So I had no excuse. I just messed up the date and time. And yeah, I missed watching it live. So I had to watch it afterwards. And, I made a couple of shorts and reels and put them up and stuff to get some information out. But I made a proper long form recap video as part of this week's channel update. Yeah, there was some good stuff. Before, look, I know a lot of you guys are bigger G.I. Joe guys. What we'll do here is we're going to just quickly run through some Transformer stuff. And then we'll go into the G.I. Joe stuff, okay? 1 second here, guys. Somewhere here on all this stuff is my phone. 1 second. Just 1 second. Sorry, family stuff. Oh, it's just my wife telling my son he has to go to bed. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Okay. Zoran, be good, please. So how about you watch the Cold Slither Gem concert? How was that? DT Joey, Swish, are you selling anything from your collection? Like what are you looking for from my collection? Bozo mistake. Yes, I agree. Yes, yeah, you're a bozo too. Yeah. Um, are they gonna add the fifth Dinobot to the movie? Oh, Trapper. Yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't actually caught up on that. What they're adding to the movie. I'm late to that game. Hey, Primer, welcome, welcome. Monkey Dave, welcome, welcome. I forgot to get a drink. I'm in trouble, guys. Are you gonna? David Ford says, are you gonna watch the Transformers movie this year? So I think, so it comes out on September 17th, I believe. And I'll be in town. Normally, a lot of times see these things like. I didn't close this. I can close this. A lot of times in Canada, are we sure? Do we even know if we're gonna get it? These things are marketed to the USA market. So if put it this way, if it comes out here in Canada in the theater, I'll go see it. Show's ruined. Monkey Dave's here. Primer, yeah, you got Jim Bro Skeletor. That's cool. I'm gonna be full disclosure. I think I talked about this last week, Primer. That scene in the movie I thought was like off the rails. I was like, I'm not a fan. Actually, I wasn't really a huge fan of the movie. It's already out on Amazon Prime. It's crazy. DJ Joe, looking for that huge Grimlock that came out last year. I haven't seen him in stores. Oh no, I don't have that either. Don't worry. It's a movie guy. So yeah. Okay. That's great that you're familiar with Zorak's chick. Okay, Zoran's chick. That's awesome. Okay. I don't have to protect you. Okay, fine. That's good. Zoran, you're down to number 2, buddy. What happened? You want a Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So I only have the original release Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Oh no, Masterpiece? Yeah, the metal one, but which is not really Masterpiece because it's not really in scale with all the other stuff. But I don't have the proper MP10 or MP, I think, is it 44? I can't remember. All right. Anyways, okay, let's get to some chatter. Okay, let me get this stuff set up here just quickly. 1 second. We're going to come over here. We're going to run through some Transformer stuff. Don't worry. Just 1 second. I need this over here. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, this could work. Maybe. King Panther, Swish, greetings from the big city of Chicago. In my opinion, Mondo had the best reveals, and Jojo Classo had my favorite pre-order, Lara Croft. Also, can't wait for the Snowcat to arrive soon. Yes, awesome. I also managed to pre-order Lara Croft. I am a big Lara Croft fan. Grew up with her over the ages. So while I'm not so happy with the price of the figure because it's expensive, I think, but she's expensive. Sorry, I do think she looks pretty awesome. So I made sure I was able to pre-order her. Okay, so Transformer stuff quickly. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this, guys. Sorry, 1 second. Boom. Browser. Boom. Here we go. You pre-ordered her, so you didn't get the FOMO. Yeah, I get that. So, Mondo, like, that stuff's expensive. I'm just like I never do really like third-party stuff. I'm just a mainstream Hasbro boy. I like my Transformers and my G.I. Joe, and anything outside that, it's not that I'm not a big fan of it. It's like I learned years ago that you can't stretch your collection too big because then it just becomes too much. I mean, I say that, but you've also caught me collecting NECA gargoyles now and, Centurions as well. So I'm not the best person, but I got to stay somewhat in my lane. Okay, so quickly, we're going to run through some Transformer stuff. They did this. This is the panel. And, they showed off stuff. We already talked about Blast, a Transformer crossover with Gem. We talked about it on the channel. I mean, it's great. And I think a lot of people would love that. Not for me. But, I mean, sure. If you're hardcore, you got to get it if you like the 80s, right? Was there another one before that? Apparently, some of the designers from the Japanese team were there. Yeah. Okay. Another crossover, they did these, the Monster Jam for the kids. We already knew this was coming. We talked about this in a live stream long ago. They did the Gravedigger, which was it's kind of the crossover for the adult collectors. I mean, it looks cool. Not necessarily for me. I've never been into, Gravedigger and stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm just... Now, this thing right here, this took me by surprise. Voyager Energon Universe Shredhead. And this... Two things. And also, by the way, we're using tformers.com to show you this. This is my go-to Transformer site. So please don't think that these are my pictures. This is the coverage that Tformers gave us. They do an amazing job. Just like for a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, I use histank.com. But yeah, so Tformers here. Energon Shredhead took me by surprise. It's cool that they took that original character from the Energon Universe Transformer comic and brought it to life. That being said, I haven't been a fan of that character, and that being said, I'm not caught up on all the comics. So it's interesting that they did manage to do that, to cash in on the love of the Transformer Energon Universe comic. But I don't know necessarily if this one's for me. I got to catch up on my comics to see if I fall in love with this guy. Anyways, I'm going to... Just 1 second, guys. Can I move this? Yes. Because I'm looking that way, I'm going to move it over here. So now it looks like I'm looking at the screen. No, that's the wrong way. I'm looking at the screen right here. Right? Yeah. I know, right, Saw Viper? I had like every piece of my body crossed that we would finally get Mobot Optimus Prime. At this point, he's got to be canceled. Those big boots look pretty bad. Yeah, well, Zoran, the first two are for kids. The third one is for the adult collector. Any ideas what the Transformer HasLab is going to be this year? So, I talked about it last week. I really thought that they had canceled all the HasLabs. I guess I got some bad information. I think the majority of them are canceled, but apparently they still are going to do a Transformer one. I don't know what it could be. I mean, if I had to pick, if I had to pick, I would pick Rail Racer. That's what I would pick. Because the last one was which one? Optimus, what's it? Ultra Optimus Prime was the last one. Somebody confirm. And guess what series that's from? That series is from RID, which these guys are from. So I would go with Rail Racer if they were going to make one. No, you don't, Zoran. You're such a liar. How many drinks have you had tonight, Zoran? So I'm not sure what they're gonna do for the HasLab. Anything they will do will surprise me. It would have to be amazing for me to order it. I've not ordered any of the Transformer ones. Not a huge fan of them. Because they did those 2 Victory ones, which I haven't really watched Victory. Unicron was so big. The Ultra Optimus Prime I thought was lame. So yeah, I think I'm missing one. They did what? They did Star Saber, they did Deathsaurus, they did Ultra Optimus Prime and Unicron. Is there one more I'm forgetting? Is there 5 or 4? Tell me in the chat. Monkey Doran, they did not announce that it was Primus. They just announced the other day that they're going to do it. They claim HasLab is not going anywhere, but my plans for figures this year and next. They claim HasLab is not going anywhere, but no plans for figures this year and next. Yeah, for most of the other brands, right? Except for apparently Transformers. Primus is the planet, of basically Cybertron, I guess. I think it will be something from the 40th anniversary. I mean, GTB, sorry. You know what? They could totally cheap out and just do Unicron again. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they could do Primus. I mean, I think everyone is clamoring for him. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I don't have any insight into it because I could really care less about it. But don't worry. I'll report on it when it happens or whatever. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Carlos, this is the thing. This is what I was under the impression of as well. They canceled HasLabs for 2026 while Hasbro moved to Boston. But then the guys over on the Transformer team announced that, oh yeah, we're doing a HasLab. So, I don't know. Or is it really for 2027? I don't know what they're talking about. We'll see. Because I know you make that up, Zoran. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, because Primer, it's funny you say that because I last long form video, I started it out with, oh, they canceled HasLabs, so they're going to do more made to order, and some guy called me out in the comments like, well, no, the Transformer team just announced that they're doing a HasLab. Anyways, so I was quite annoyed by that. Anyways, so, okay, back to here. So, long story short, the Shredhead guy, he looks good. Everyone's freaking out because they did this crazy, oh, shoot, I didn't switch back here. I'm changing the pictures up here, and I forgot to switch back on the stream. They did this crazy artwork, which is like part of the in the comic book he's done up like this or whatever, right? And he's got so much paint or whatever, so it's cool. But I don't know. I don't love him as a character. I don't love him. Anyway, so we'll see how he develops. And like I said, I'm currently not up on all of the Transformer comic information. I gotta read them a bit. Anyways. Zoran's, dude, I bought Rail Racer at Walmart like 20 years ago at Egate Square in Hamilton. You send me pictures, Zoran. You got my Instagram. You send me pictures. Believe it or not, Rail Racer, all 3 pieces were available at regular retail. Yes, Zoran, we remember back in the day. Sold separately. Yes. I understand. I believe you. It's just convenient that you never mentioned it last a couple weeks ago when I said this was one of my grails that I'm working on and that I was able to get 2 out of the 3 at TFCon. So, So that's why, everyone's kind of a little suspect of what you're saying. That's all. So, anyways, I'll put a poll up in a second. Anyways, okay. So next up, this fan vote thing. This was a abomination here of leader Shockwave. So they made the decision to make him a leader. He's going to be big. It's got this whale. He's going to be Shockwave. We'll see how it turns out. I mean, I think it certainly has potential. It certainly has potential. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. Shockwave he's a fan favorite. Everyone loves Shockwave. This is a very unique design. Obviously, this is what was voted on by the fans or whatever. So I'll give it. I can't say that I will pick it up for sure, but I will certainly wait to see it in person before I make my decisions about it. Zoran, didn't you already get a Raptor? Didn't you already pick them up locally? Yeah, I have mostly alternators as well. Primer, yeah, you might get the Shockwave. Yeah, I mean, he has potential. Like I just said, he has potential. Next thing they showed off was the Beast Wars 30th Anniversary Maximals pack. I mean, we all knew this was coming, basically. We all knew it was coming. They did the Predacon one first. They had to basically match it to do this one. I mean, if you're into Beast Wars, the deco on these things looks absolutely stunning. So, I mean, great job. Great job. So we'll have to see. I mean, I'm personally, and I've said it on the channel many times, I'm not into Beast Wars. But if you are, this is a must get, I believe. Expensive must get. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the Predacon one was like was it $225? Maybe, I can't remember if that was the Canadian or that was the American price. So is this like 175 American, 225 Canadian? Yeah, I can't remember the price. Somewhere in there, 225, 250. I can't remember if it's American or Canadian. See, he did get Raptor for 50. I mean, I got mine for basically 30. I got such a hot deal at TFCon. Woo! It's Shockwave, so yeah, I have to get him. Yeah, I know. Everyone loves Shockwave. 2027 Deluxe Wave 1s of Age of the Primes. These are quick and dirty. They did these so they did Skyguard and Breakaway. Their limbs for Nexus Prime, basically. I don't know. I guess they want you to get 2 of each. Is that how that works? I'm not really sure. I don't know if those guys can make legs, because normally they are the arms. Then they have the Alpha Bravo and Wild Rider redecos. We're skipping past those quickly. We already talked about the G1 Seeker Pack, the 4-pack, $150 USD in the States. It's made to order, so this window of opportunity is still open for another at least 25 days, I would say. If you're interested in this, you have to go to HasbroPulse.com. You have to buy it from their website. They will send you one out when it is completely done, which is scheduled to be next summer. So if you're interested in the Seeker Rain, the Rain Seekers and Sunstorm, you have to order from Hasbro Pulse. It's made to order for $150 USD. Anyone getting that? Primer says he thinks the Beast Wars thing is $189 USD. It makes sense. I believe it's about $225 US or $225 Canadian, $230 Canadian. I know, Zoran. I'm doing it on purpose. It's something I like to do. Why it takes so long? Because that's what they do. It just takes that long. They want to get them all out. I mean, you think technically they could just make them, so many a month and send them out. I'm not really sure how it works, but anyways, this thing is interesting, right? So this is Studio Series. It's the new Transformer section of Studio Series. They kind of decided to change things up a bit, right? Because Studio Series 86 is kind of done, but they're not going to get away from doing Generation 1 characters. So they're basically, just moving my camera here just ever so slightly. Brah. They're basically deciding to move into other Transformers from Generation 1. This is the first one, Deluxe G1 Red Alert. It looks pretty cool, but are we going to get into a scenario where, like, hey, all the Earthrise ones, we're just going to redo all of them? And while I'm super pro Generation 1, I don't know if I'm in for that. I don't know if I'm in for that. Like, I'm not going to replace every single one of my figures that, you know, I have in my modern collection if they're just going to, you know, I guess that's the cycle they do. But I mean, Red Alert looks cool. He's always been a Sideswipe repaint. This is the first time they're kind of like Red Alert is the main one. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Carlos, they did not announce the Optimus Prime MOBA at San Diego Comic-Con. I know it sucks, bro. It's like a shot to the heart. It's a shot to the heart. I'll get Red Alert. This one was my first Transformer as a kid. Primer, yeah, I know. A lot of people love Red Alert. Zoran, I hate to sound like a hoarder, but I'm going to need all these. Yeah, I know a lot of people out there like that. Don't worry, you're not the only one. There now is a Serpentor in frame. Yeah. Serpentor's right here, baby. He just hangs out right there. There's like a... Oh! Star Viper, was this the box you were asking about earlier? There's just a box of G.I. Joe vehicles there. I don't know if that was the box you're talking about. I actually... I filmed a room tour, guys. There's a room tour coming as part of a long-form video. So I go through, I show you what's right here above me, right here, all this stuff right here, you know, the pegboard. Let's go full screen for a second. So I show you what's above me, the pegboard, what you can no longer see. I go through all the glass cases. We go around the corner. There's the big bit of death related to G.I. Joe vehicles right here. Then, you know, you got your HasLab, both the Dragonfly and the Rattler boxes. Random box of G.I. Joe vehicles that don't have anywhere to live right now. Full box of Mask toys. Turn this off. Full box of Mask toys right here. And just all kinds of other stuff. We'll get to it. It'll be on the channel. We'll talk about it when it goes live. Good night, Wyatt. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. I made Amazon had mainframe this week for $22 with coupon after bottom for $29. Star Viper, I do not have a HasLab Hiss. I do not. No HasLab Hiss box. Gonna need to see some proof, otherwise we'll assume you didn't get that. And you'd be right. And I'm not hiding that fact. I don't have it. I never got it when it was released. Okay. We'll talk about G.I. Joe in a bit. We'll finish off these Transformers. So yeah, I will probably get this Red Alert. But I'm not redoing every single one if they continue to do this or whatever. Because, I mean, in Earthrise, I believe they did... Well, now, in that trilogy, I believe there's a Siege Red Alert and an Earthrise Red Alert. There's two of them. Or there's a Earth mode and, like, Cybertron mode. Or there's two Red Alerts in that series. And now we've got this, like, better one. So, I don't like it when they do that, but that's the business, I guess, right? Next, they have Wheelie. Of course, this is just a retro one. Done in, like, better colors. The retro one is already on clearance at Walmart Canada for... It started at $36. That was the retail price for it here in Canada. It's down to $19 already. here in Canada. Every Walmart you walk into, there's like 10 of them. You can just get it. I will buy it at 11. Once it gets to 11, I'll buy one, but I'm not buying it any more than that. So yeah, then they did this deluxe TF1 Shockwave, which to me, this just looks like the same Shockwave we've been getting for the last few years. And they just slightly modify it. So nothing really crazy here. The Alicon, funny enough, like I just bought him at TFCon, last week or a couple weeks ago. Now this guy's not 100% complete, but I mean, so yeah, I'm good. Can I get him back up there without destroying things? Yes. And then Wave 2 is kind of weird. They show the two waves right together. This is a studio series. Wait now. That was a studio series. But this one was Age of the Primes. Ah, okay. I get it. So they did Nautica, IDW Nautica. I did not read a lot of the IDW comics. So I'm not really super familiar with Nautica. I know a lot of the fans have been like really looking forward to this. And I'm interested to see more of their IDW designs. Anyways. At 11, you will miss Outback and only get Willie because he will go first and you will regret not getting both at 19. I'm not sure about that, Zoran. I will definitely you're right, okay? Well, who was the last two? It was Sea Spray and who came out with Sea Spray? Was it Braun? Was it Braun came out with Sea Spray? Those guys both went to $11 at my Walmart. So I don't know. I'm not really concerned. I'll pick up Wheelie at 11. And if Outback is there as well, I'll get him at 11. But I'm not prepared to pay 19 for Wheelie. For Outback. It's just not a priority. I don't need them all. Like, I only pick up the ones I really want. Let's do a second here. End this poll. Wow, like people said Transformers came in third. Interesting. I'm just going to put up a new poll here for 1 second. Sorry, itchy nose. Let me know if you like the new camera setup. Me looking directly at the camera. Now, I'm not used to doing it tonight, okay? But if it stayed there, obviously I'd get more used to it. Because, like, the camera's here. This is the screen that I'm, like, showing you on display. But my chat right now is over here. So, actually, you know what? Look, I'm a learning machine. Let's make this a little easier. We're going to do this. I am so smart. So now. Oh, but that fucks that up. Sorry. So I gotta do that full screen. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I thought I had it figured out, but I don't. Okay. I'm sure I might find Outback at the thrift store. There's a chance. I can't find Wheelie. I need them in my collection. Like, you can't find the retro Wheelie primer? Yeah, even bought Outback at 19. I only bought him because of the Subaru Outback. Interesting. The ladies at the thrift store must be like, oh no, here comes the man baby again. You know what's funny, Zoran? Sometimes, yeah, I worry about stuff like that. Yeah, do like people like, we're like, oh, this guy. But you know what? Everyone goes to the thrift store. Don't worry. Primer, did you check online? Okay, so Nautica's coming, Transformers Studios, a leader, Wave 1. Oh, yeah, this stupid Megatron. Yeah, guys, I don't do movie stuff, and this Megatron looks so dumb. the Last Night Megatron. Look, I told you many times in this channel, I don't do the movie stuff. Is the video frozen? No, it's not. Okay. Sorry, I'm watching myself here, and the video looked like it was frozen. This, I don't even remember Megatron looking like that. Like, I don't even remember. That's how little I remember about those movies. Like, Megatron was in the movie, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like I'm losing my mind here. I do not remember Megatron looking like that in any of the Transformer movies, but it says he's from The Last Night, which is that the 5th one or the 4th one? Remind me. Zoran, save me. You're my only hope. Next up after that, they're just re-releasing the last Dinobot Swoop, so that's pretty sweet. Now, guys, don't get me started, okay? Look, I know some of you guys like the movie stuff or whatever. Yeah, sure, okay? This Titan Age of Extinction Scorn, you're looking at a future Roscon product here, my friend. A future Roscon. The fact that they have committed to making all the Dinobots in Titan scale is such a mistake. Like, unbelievable mistake. This is going to be a horrible idea. Because, let me just give you my idea for a second. The first one was Grimlock, which has the name and the brand, and everyone's like, oh, Grimlock. It's Grimlock from the Transformer movies. These other ones don't have the name brand recognition, and who is going to buy all 4 of these, like, life-size Titan Dinobots and keep them in their house? I bet you I'll find one in the chat here in a second. Zoran says, you have a reputation in town as a middle-aged guy who searches the wall of toys of Valley Village. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I agree, Switch. I can't remember what you're agreeing to, Primer. Sorry. I have a feeling those 2 retro figs will not sell at 11 and get all bumped to Treasure Hunt for Swish. Yeah, maybe. I never watched the last 3 Bayverse Transformers. No Megan Fox, not interested. Carlos will buy. Carlos. Yeah. Yeah, because somebody said earlier that they were asking about it. But I don't think the community will support all these Titan Dinobots from the movies. That's my opinion. I could be horribly, horribly wrong, but that's my opinion. I mean, yeah. And look, there's the HasLab. HasLab is coming. Yeah, we'll see. Transformer the Apology Tour, and then this is, they put out this video, right? This is damn it, I could have used these pictures instead of the washed out ones. You know, we talked about this stuff. We talked about the Gravedigger. We didn't talk about these guys. These are from Walmart. Zoran already bought some of these guys. He spent his hard-earned money on these. He messaged me on Instagram and said, I bought these. You should buy them too. Right? Oh, Primer. Yeah. About the movies. There's Shockwave again. This is way better colors. Why didn't I should have scrolled down, guys. So sorry. We went through all this already. Nautica. The hideous Megatron. Oh, so there's a Titan AOE Grimlock. This is the first one. He's coming. And then this is the second one, Scorn. Right? Like, nobody's buying this stuff. And then apparently there's a HasLab coming. Even though everyone said HasLab was canceled. I like Tron looking Transformers. I'm in for one of each of those. Yeah, you said, Zoran. I mean, they're pretty cool. They are cool looking. I have to agree. It's just, it doesn't fit within my collection. I mean, the Optimus Prime one is pretty sweet. And Megatron's pretty cool too. But I don't need them, so I'm not getting them. Oh, Tidarium Hanger. Yeah. Like those dinosaurs, like Roscon. Future Roscon editions for sure. Gotta catch the rest on replay. On vacation with the family. Have a great night. Thanks for dropping by, Monkey Dave. Really appreciate it. Why? I've got no use for clear plastic Transformers. I'm worried they would break, personally. Transformers, best movies, the cartoon. Yeah, agreed. Anyways, we're done with Transformers here. Let's talk some G.I. Joe. This is what you guys come to see, most of you guys. I mean, overall, I didn't think it was a super solid Transformer showing. I mean, Generation Red Alert was probably one of the highlights. I think for a lot of people, they are going to like this Shred Head. We knew about Whale Shockwave. We knew about basically these crossovers. We knew about the exclusives, and they didn't even give us really any kind of, peek at what the HasLab could be, right? So overall, not a great presentation from the Transformer team. Sorry, guys. Primer says he heard the Grimlock, which we seen all the way down here. Doesn't have a lot of articulation. Yeah, I mean, once again, not for me, not interested whatsoever. I think it's going to be like the sales are like the Transformers, like Grimlock is going to be number one. We'll go back here for a second. No, I'll say here. Grimlock is going to be the highest one. Scorn's going to go down. Whoever they're doing second's going to go down. And then the fourth one's going to rise up a bit because everyone's like, well, I need the fourth one to complete the set if I got the other three. And depending which order they do them in, right? So, whatever. Anyways, we are going to switch over to G.I. Joe, sorry. We're going to go to His Tank. I already talked about, guys. His Tank is my go-to about stuff. And, yeah. So, I need to go get a drink. We're going to take a 20-second timeout. I'll be right back. 20-second timeout, guys. Okay, I'm back. Did anyone count that? Okay. I am back with a Mac. 25 people in chat. Thanks for dropping by. If you are new to the channel, think about hitting that subscribe button as well. Hit that like button and make sure you come back every week because we do this pretty much every week and there's the same bunch of guys. We all hang out and we're like bros and stuff like that and we talk about G.I. Joe and Transformers. Let me catch up in chat. Someone please assure me that Walmart does pre-order cancellations. I don't think you can cancel on their website. All right. Alright guys, sorry guys. Oh my god, it's horrible. But I'll drink it anyways. Oh my god, it's so horrible. I do think you have to phone Walmart if you want to cancel. They don't have a cancel button like on their website. Like you go, I don't think there's a way to do it. Okay. So, okay, let's see where we got here. So this is histank.com. Whoa, bro, like that's some bad picture. You know, you got BMAC. Who's this guy? Mark Beasley? He's one of the designers that was in the background from Lenny and them, right? BMAC. So they showed off Lara Croft. And once again, I'm just going to use the panel pictures. We've all seen pictures of this thing. I mean, I guess, where's my screen gone? Where am I? This is this. Bear with me. No, there's no good way to do this. All right. Let's just do 1 second. Browse. We'll do it this way. I did the video, so I already have all the pictures downloaded, and it looks better this way. So we have Lara Croft starts off the basically the stream of the G.I. Joe show. We're gonna go over here so I can get this over here, and I think Lara looks amazing. I think they absolutely rocked her. She, you know, she basically looks right out of the video game. They did a really good job on her. And the thing is, what else can they do for this crossover line? But not for Lara Croft. Like, what other... I want to see more crossovers now. So, I mean, I think they did it, like, they surprised me because I assumed... No, not looking for it. I assumed that Lara would come like this. Need light. I assumed that she would come in a deluxe box like a good old Raptor here, which you can't really see. There's not much light on him. So that's what I assumed Lara would come in. And it would just say G.I. Joe, and it'd be like Lara Croft, and it might say like the crossover, Tomb Raider right here, 30th anniversary. And this took me by surprise when they, you know, put her on a retro card back. Now, you've heard me talk before. I'm not a fan of when they put just random figures on retro card back that don't deserve it. But for whatever reason, this completely 100% works. Like Wild Bill didn't need to be on retro card back. He was never released on retro card back. But Lara here is absolutely rocking it. Now, the price, right? It is more expensive than normal because this is a deluxe retro card back, right? And I mean, not that that means anything to anyone, but what some people may not know is the packaging actually has a glimmer and a shimmer to it. So when you move it around, it's kind of like glows, right? Or reflects the light. And it's just, I mean, that's not why it's expensive, but they have actually tried to, you know, fill in that price tag with some extra goodies. There's a lot of accessories here. We all know there's some kind of licensing fee for them to do this. So, I mean, that's why the extended price, I guess, right? I was able to pre-order mine at Amazon. I put links up on the community page if you want to pre-order yours. David Ford says she looks nice. I had a couple of Dukes arrive, one in the box, one in the bag. Guess which one had a crushed plastic bubble? That sucks. She's no different than the other retro card figures. That's $27.99. Yeah, there's a few more accessories. It's a deluxe figure level of accessories in a retro card back, and then the licensing fee and then the shimmering of the packaging is what makes it more expensive. It sucks. I don't like it that it's more expensive, but Lara Croft looks great. The price is where I expected it to be, but I was expecting a box like Legacy figures, not carded. Yeah, and I was too. We just went over that. I agree with you, Carlos. Billionaire, $64.99. Ouch. Where's it? $64.99. It's $59.99 in Amazon. Special Skybound 5 comic of Tomb Raider and G.I. Joe. Apparently, she is friends with Shipwreck. Nice. Shipwreck must love that. Walmart has zero consistency. Yeah, I agree with that. Glimmer and Shimmer, great. Pre-order on Amazon. Guess mine will be a Glimmer and Shimmer and smashed. Yeah, I know. It's a chance you take. Oh yeah, Amazon Canada? Amazon USA was sold out for a while, but then they got more back in stock. Yeah, I don't see her there. Yeah, she's indeed sold out on Amazon Canada. And sold out on Amazon USA right now. So yeah, sold out everywhere. EB is $64.99. Yeah, no thank you. And I couldn't order in store, so they wanted my $10 for shipping as well. No thank you. Not ordering from EB Games anymore here in Canada. I'm done. Unless I can order in store. You get more stuff, hands, heads, and guns from Value vs. 27. Maybe. He's doing a Rocketeer and he's only 27. Rocketeer would be sweet. I keep meaning to show that movie to my kids. The Rocketeer. Nasty work by EB. Yeah, they suck. Still up on DGC Collectibles. Yeah, he's my go-to guy. He's really good, man. I know that guy. I go to his house personally, pick stuff up when I order from him. And he's a great guy. So if you are in Canada and need something, DJC Collectibles is your guy. My camera's messing me up here. High gas prices aren't keeping people from pre-ordering her. Nope, that's right, Zeron. Same as EC Collectibles. E Collectibles. So overall, I think Lara Croft was a hit, and I'm excited for her to ship. I can't wait to get her in hands. My thing is, this one's a tough one. You know it. I love to keep my retros on card back. She comes in this super nice packaging. I don't know if I'll open her. I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see. It's a tough one. It's going to be a dilemma for sure. I heard they only made 20,000 Lara Croft figures in this wave. Interesting. Age 3 and up. Out west has a Lara Croft. Excellent. Move over, Scarlet. Lara's coming to the Joe pit. Bex. We're going to call you... Hi. What is that name? You said... Hi there. You said it auto-created it? Hi there, Bex. I'm going to call you... Because that's an E, basically. B-E-X. We're going to call you H-Bex. Yeah, H-Bex from now on. Should be popular, just not for me. I'm good with not buying everything. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with not buying everything, H-Bex. I get it. That's why I have to order 2. Swish, I know, Sci-Fi Brother is so expensive. I'm not really sure. Danger Girl did a crossover in the comics. It'd be nice to see some action figures. Agreed. Okay, Bex. We'll just call you Bex. No. Okay, that's fine. Agreed. Either Vipers. Yeah. H-Bex works. No, we'll just call you Bex. That's fine. It's easier on me. King Panther, crossovers that would work. Solid Snake, yes, agree. The Contra Brothers, yes, agree. Rambo, yes. Mr. T, Leon, Kennedy, and Veronica from Resident Evil. Oh man, that would be pretty sweet. Leon Kennedy and even Jill Valentine. That would be awesome. But see, once again, it depends who owns those current licenses, right? Does NECA own the Resident Evil license besides Capcom? That's what I mean. Capcom, yeah. Okay. Next up, we'll do retros next. Let me get started here. All right. So Valkyrie. Now, I was actually not sold on Valkyrie until I seen the render. I love the vibrant cartoon blue that they used on her. She really pops. They said at the panel that they use the same what's the word I'm looking for? Orientation as the covert officer or whatever, as the retro original one. So, I mean, she's like running with her gun up like that. I mean, I think she looks amazing. I don't know. I would probably get one if she went on like sale for a few dollars. She's not a priority for me, but I do think she does look really good. I'm more sold on her now than I was when they originally revealed that she was coming. Zoran doesn't like that she doesn't have a backpack. Love the Valkyries. I may pick up 2, one to display and one to my man, the Crimson Snake. Carlos, that's a good idea. I'll get at least 3. Saw Viper ups the game. She looks like a Cobra soldier. I know, she looks great. I don't know if you're saying that's a good thing or bad thing, but Trapper, I think she looks great. So, I mean, even, the retro card back's not bad. She didn't really exist in real life, but not too bad, the retro card back. Right? She's looking pretty good. I think she looks like she jumped right out of the cartoon for the most part. She clearly has a card in the back, in the, no, she doesn't. Oh, you're right. Yeah. She kind of does have a backpack. You're right. Clearly. Zoran with the call out. Anyways, she looks great. I think they rocked her. Yeah, sorry, Trapper. Yeah, I know. I knew I said the wrong one. Cobra Officer is the Trooper. In my head, those two are interchangeable. They're just like blue guys or whatever. But I knew what I was trying to say, and I understand that you knew what I was trying to say as too. So, I mean, Valkyrie, I think, is going to be a pretty decent seller. I would pick her up if she went on sale. I think they did a great job. Now, Mr. Falcon. Hello, Mr. Falcon. What do we think? That's the same one, damn it. I'm so organized, guys. His face on the retro card back, though. What are they doing? Is it come get some? His face looks pretty bad on the actual artwork. It looks really good on the toy because they use that new face they made, I guess. Yeah, Saw Viper. I just noticed that just then when it came up. The card face is actually ridiculous. Like, who's doing this artwork for the retro card backs? Is it AI? I don't know. Like, did they literally take, like, the retro one and just, like, put it in AI and be like, change it a little bit? I don't know. I love the new Diarrhea Brown outfit. Yeah, it's a little brown. I feel he's a little too brown. Should be a bit more green. He is a little brown. It doesn't necessarily. I mean, I think the problem is that the green they've used against the brown doesn't really stand out as enough on the toy. I think that's the problem. Yeah, the package artwork is horrible. Like, what the hell were they thinking? Not great. Like, I guess my problem is, how did that get past like Q&A? You know, quality assurance. Like, hey guys, it looks like he's a serial killer killing some children off camera. We're gonna go with that one, okay? Like, you know, why, how did that one get approved? Zoran says that he might just be one of those guys he never gets right. Yeah, I agree. His card face is the reaction when he's witnessed the first action figure's face sculpt. Yeah, maybe so, King Panther. I mean, it's just that artwork is horrible. Absolutely horrible. There's a close-up of his face. I mean it looks better, right? Like I said, I'm probably not gonna get this Falcon either, and you know, we'll talk about probably more in later in the show a bit. But yeah, so that's Falcon. And then, you know, everyone's favorite that we were waiting for so long. We finally get Flash. And I mean, Flash is looking pretty good. His helmet looks a little crooked on that second picture. The artwork, the artwork looks decent. I can't really complain about it too much. It's funny, actually. You know, it's like, I thought this was up here, so I'm gonna go full screen for a second. This is the 20th anniversary G.I. Joe, and you can see the artwork there too as well. This is more close related to what was originally on the artwork. So I kind of like this a bit better. The other one has been AI classified, but this does look pretty nice as well. So I'll just lay him here. He was just hanging up there, so I had him around. But I think they did a good job on him, and I'll be picking Flash up for sure, because I think he's worthy of a retro card back. Shotgun looks good. I have a spot for Falcon, so I'll grab him. Take my money, Carlos says. I'll get 2 Flash, 1 to open and 1 to hang up. Good job, Bex. Flash is alright, kind of basic. Yeah, but that's what the original 13 is. They are basic. No bad words for Flash. I will buy 2 of these, Salvador says. I will take 1 crushed Flash, please. Amazon, yeah. Flash looks good to buy. David Ford. And Primer says, I will be getting him. Yeah, I'll be getting him too. Any of you Canadian guys, make sure you order from the Amazon website too, okay? I really appreciate it. Well, the American guys, you can do it too. I kind of have sites for both. I totally forgot for a second. So, I mean, he does look really good. I think they did a good job of him. They should be happy with the way he looks, right? I think he looks great. And I don't know if somebody was not happy with him. I don't know necessarily what you would do to improve him, because I think he's pretty nailed it pretty much. I don't know what else you would do. Don't know if there's a port for a blast effect. Yeah, it's interesting. You'd think there would be. I mean, it seems like on the second picture on the right, it does seem like there is a hole for a blast effect. Well, let's wait and see. Okay, next couple. Moving on from retro, we're talking about this guy. And this guy. So, you got the Crimson Snake, who is basically just a one-for-one repaint of the original Snake armor. I mean, I guess if you're a completist, you got to get this guy. I don't think he's going to be a hot seller. But, I mean, if you got to get him, you got to get him. Oh, Flash is up on Amazon already? No way. You're a jerk. Zuron. That's Super 7. Pass on everything everything up there now. Chubby, you look good with the red shadows. I like the look of the Crimson Snake. I'll buy 2. Saw Viper. Yeah, you got me, Zoran. Liquid, I have passed on nearly everything they showed. So much repaint black. Made you look. You did maybe look, Zoran. I hate you for it. I will look for him since I missed the white version. Yeah, anyways, I mean, I don't know. Something about this snake mold, it just didn't work for me. I absolutely loved the original Real American Hero one. I understand this was classified. They had to make sure they could fit a figure in it. They made it bigger, but I don't like it. And then they did this 2-pack. Actually, one would consider it maybe a 3-pack. Is Footloose and Mutton Junkyard. So it's 2 figures and a pet, and it comes with a pricey price tag. Not a big fan here. I still need to get Footloose, the original release Footloose. And I don't have Mutt or Junkyard either, actually. Zoran, do you have Footloose and Mutt and Junkyard? You got me. Now we're even. I didn't give you my Raptor, and you made me look up something on Amazon that wasn't there. So we're even. A blue snake would be great. Yep. Crimson Snake will be clogging up Amazon warehouse for years, right next to the Stinger. Yeah, I think it'll probably go on heavy discount at some point. Might as well save your money and just wait on that one. Why aren't they Sarge's Slaughter's Marauders? I don't know. It must be something to do with licensing, or it's politically incorrect or something like that. Because you're right, it's Mad Marauders, but it was always Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders. Maybe he doesn't want to be associated with G.I. Joe Marauders. I don't know. Primer got Mutton Junkyard for $20. That's a pretty sweet deal. And where'd you get it? Burlington? Rosscon? I'm jealous of you guys getting your deals. So that's those 2 guys. Not much to say about those guys, actually. Next up, we will talk about this beauty. The Arctic 3-pack. I mean, we knew this was coming. It was revealed like a year ago. Oops. I mean, if you got a His Tank coming, if you got an Arctic His Tank coming, you've got a Snowcat coming, you probably pick these guys up. So you got some troopers to do some battling or whatever. But I mean, not necessarily for me for the price tag, but I'm sure there's a home for some of these out there somewhere. Anyone in the chat picking these guys up? Sarge was at the panel for San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, he was. He was there. He defeated Cobra Commander. Yeah. Yeah, I must have missed that sale. Amazon Prime Lightning deal. Okay. Oh, $20 off Amazon Prime. That's a good deal. Hasbro would have to pay more name rights for Slaughters. Okay, interesting. You're right. Just me, or wasn't they called Sarge's Killing Marauders, and that's why they changed the name? Pretty sure that's the reason. I'm sticking to it. Saran. Laziest repaints in the line. Yeah, I agree. I'll get 2 or 3 of each 3-packs. I'll get one of the Arctic 3-pack if they go on sale. I may pick up a second set. Yeah, I mean, if you had the two the vehicles and you wanted to just troop build some guys, two packs of this would probably be pretty cool if you had the money for it. What else do we got here, guys? They obviously officially showed off Night Force Psych Out. He looks good. Look, I'm not a fan of the whole. Well, it's not that I'm not a fan of. I don't have any of the dire tech stuff in my collection right now. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Like, it looks cool. It's in the comic books or whatever. But Sci-Fi, Night Force Psych Out, sorry. I always call him Sci-Fi. Night Force Psych Out, I think he looks pretty good. I already have him pre-order from Walmart. Hopefully he comes. I know a lot of people in chat have mentioned they've had problems with Walmart not delivering on pre-orders. I haven't had really much problems, I have to be honest, knock on wood. So, hopefully, I ordered 2 just in case. Yeah, hopefully it works out great. I like his little accessories. I think they did a great job for what they're working with. Real American Hero Psych Out was always one of my least favorite characters, so I think their upscale to classified has done him well. King Panther, SwishPOP, are you interested in all the sub-themes? I'm only getting Night Force and Iron Grenadier some teams. So, interesting question. I did enjoy Tiger Force. I do really enjoy the Night Force one. I don't do Python Patrol. Ninja Force I probably won't do much of. And then what else is there besides that? Mad Marauders? No, I haven't done those guys either. The Iron Grenadiers, I am enjoying the Iron Grenadiers, so I'll do them. And what was the other one you mentioned? Night Force. Yeah, so I like Tiger Force, Night Force, Iron Grenadiers, and I think there was one more, but I can't remember. I got the Hiss and the Snowcat coming. Nice, Mr. Bex. If they go on sale, get them. Same. He looks cool. I definitely got to get this 3-pack Trooper coming up. The winter one, yeah, that's cool. Only need one Psych Out. Not a big fan of the character. Yeah, he's an obscure, weird character. So, I don't know how much like he's doing in the comics, like to be like really like a hero or whatever. But I think what they had to work with, I think they did a great job. Just because he had that nice Night Force logo and he's on the sub team, I'll make sure I pick him up. And he's a Walmart exclusive, obviously, so we'll see how it goes. Same Swish, never cared to get him. Yeah. But I will pick this guy up. I missed the mini satellite dishes on his wrists. Yeah, I never understood that. Love Psych Out, and I love Night Force, so this is a no-brainer to get this one here. Good job, Ken. Did you pre-order it already? Did you secure him? How many people in the chat have Psych Out already secured with the pre-order? David Ford, my Cobra Rattler is good. It's right there. Ding, 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 ding. It's right there. It's still not fully put together. And I'm thinking like, I'll get up for a second. Let's angle this right here. I'm thinking I could, oh Jesus, I could put it like up here somewhere, right? Like back here in the back of the room. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Because if I put it out there, I'm going to hit my head on it. But if I put it back here, and obviously I got the wings down. So I can get it up to here, probably. And yeah, probably back here. And we'll see how it goes. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. Or I could probably put it here. So I think... What I'm going to do... There's a... You can't see it here. There's a shelf right here. I'm going to expand the shelf. I'm going to put my Terradrome right here. Terradrome right here. Government. Maybe done by next week. Put the Terradrome right there. We'll see. I'm a procrastinator. It's been proven. We'll see. He reminds me of one of those bad henchmen in one of those first two. Passing on the gray one is expensive though. Passing on this, the gray one is expensive enough. Yes, I have 2 pre-ordered and 2 more Range Vipers. Everyone loves that Range Viper. I'm probably only going to get Snake Eyes and Jinx on Ninja Force only. 1987 Psych-Out is all I will ever need. Trapper. Zoran's such a good Cobra Rattler. Sitting there collecting dust like a good oversized collectible. Yeah, that's what they all do. So the Cured Psycho out on Pulse, not putting up with Walmart's CancelCon shenanigans. Yeah, a lot of people have a problem with Walmart. I've never had a problem. Staple gun it to the floor beams. Hopefully they'll drop the 1987 Psych Out. Yeah, I would assume we'll probably get a retro card back at some point because there's such a distinction between the Night Force one. So I think we'll get that at some point. That's very good. Swish, it looks good. Now you got me wanting a Cobra Rattler. You should get one, David Ford. Yes, I pre-ordered him from a Wally World. Anyways, we'll pop this bit down a bit. Hey, I'm blurry. Anyways, so okay, back to the pictures. So, oops, wrong one. So that's Psych Out. I think he's gonna be cool. I'm glad I was able to get him pre-ordered. And then of course, we talked the Range Viper's coming back at Walmart, basically, because a lot of people missed the Range Viper, right? He was hard to get, so a lot of people missed him. I think he still is got a forward spot in my collection. I love the Range Viper. One of the better looking guys or whatever, right? I'm trying to find where the light is. Yeah. Anyways, Range Viper looking awesome. He's a good. If you don't have him, make sure you add him to your collection. Of course, now he comes in a different box. This was the back in the day when they got rid of the windows, and there's like I have so many toys that I have bought, like this Range Viper, that are not open, and I don't even know if there's a Range Viper in here. I have so many G.I. Joes, so many Transformers of like, I don't even know if there's stuff in here, guys, and I'm almost afraid to open these things, so they stay in their boxes for now. King Panther, Swish, when Hasbro goes back to another HasLab, name your top 2 vehicles you want. For me, I want the Whale or Night Raven, although the Mauler would be epic. Now, quickly, if my understanding, it should be a Cobra vehicle. I think I've talked about this before. Throw Monkey Wrench in. Monkey Wrench. If you go bounce back and forth, the last one was a G.I. Joe vehicle. So the next one should be a Cobra vehicle. We're already getting the Thunder Machine, right, as made to order next year. What if instead of a Cobra vehicle, it was an Iron Grenadier vehicle? They did the Demon. Maybe too big, but they already have a Destro's the spoiler. Could it latch on to a HasLab Demon? I don't know. That would be one of them for sure. For Cobra, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't really put much thought into it. I feel like I already previously had an answer to this, and I can't remember my other answer. We'll have to wait and see. Which one you would pick, a Night Raven or a Whale? I mean, in theory, if it goes back and forth, it's supposed to be a Cobra one. So that's your Night Raven, potentially. After getting the Grim Viper's white skull mask, I can't go back to the Range Viper blue. Interesting liquid. The Grim Viper was very awesome. Yeah, I missed out on that Range Viper. Carlos, I have an OG classified Range Viper. I picked up one or more to use on a custom figure. Auto Primer, I absolutely hate those boxes. I have Helix that I never opened. How about a Weather Dominator? Ooh, a Weather Dominator would be cool. Zoran, you're so bad. Anyways, yeah, Range Viper's coming. Then, talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. Talked about that. Talked about Lara Croft. Oh yeah. So we'll just wait 1 second, guys. So they did this segment, right? And they basically said, like, next year is the 40th anniversary of the G.I. Joe the movie. And basically what they came out and said was, like, every retro release that year, which would probably be, there's usually 3 in a wave. There's what, 3 or 4 waves of retro? Is there that many? Or is there only 2 waves of retro in a year? So we're looking about between 6 and like 8 or 10 figures. Every one that comes out is going to be related to G.I. Joe the movie. They're going to redo some old ones. They're going to reuse some already previously exclusives and put them on the retro card back. For me, I probably want to get Pythona because I don't have a Pythona. But like besides that, like they've already done all the like, you know, the deluxe, super deluxe exclusive characters like Nemesis Enforcer, Once a Man Cobra Commander, Pythona, basically Serpentor. Serpentor will be there again. There was already rumors about a card back Serpentor coming. So this fits in with this line perfectly. So Serpentor card back will fit in this line, though you'll get Serpentor again. And I don't know. Some of them has me worried, like, are you going to get Falcon for like a 3rd time or whatever, like a 4th time? Like they already have a Falcon, right? So anyways, we'll see how it goes. What figures would you like to see on the retro card back as part of this 40th anniversary G.I. Joe movie? A HasLab Pogo. Gotta be a Mobile HasLab or a Whale. 4 movie retros, I'd say. Give me the Tunnel Rat, Chuckles, and Serpentor. BMX said 9 retros next year. Okay, Carlos, I missed that. So 9, yeah. So I said between 8 and 10. Or 6 and 10, so 9. See, that's a lot of figures to fill in. Zorana in disguise with removable top, yeah. Beck says Pythona is a killer figure. I still don't have her. Beck says the triple pack with Globulus. Well, they're obviously have to do Globulus next year, right? They obviously have to do him. Serpentor, Pythona, Once a Man, Lieutenant Falcon, Chuckles, and Zorana. Yeah, it's a good collection. I think that could possibly do it. Was that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will get Play Serpentor. What's a Play Serpentor primer? New original dead, a not named, a codename. No, oh yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about it yet. Retro Royal Guard as well, I would assume as well. We will get a Serpentor, yeah. None. I don't care about the cartoon stuff. Retro version 2 Roadblock. Yeah, Serpentor's for sure coming in that line. Yeah, because they right now they've only, you know, used him basically for that expensive, very expensive, exclusive. Zoran, do you have a Serpentor? Want to do? Okay, what do you want to do next? Name only or vehicles? Name only or vehicles? In the chat. The first of the 3 wins. Name only or vehicles? Name only or vehicles? I'm glad you have one, Zoran. Okay, we got name only. Vehicles. 1-1. It's 1-1. 2-1. Name only. Name only wins. Oh no, name only. Liquids is the same vote again. Name only. That's Liquids is the same only. We need David Ford. Name only. Okay, we're going to do name only. We'll do vehicles last. Good job, guys. Good chat. Okay, we'll put 2 up at a time. Oh, bro, why did it do that? So we got Hardball and I think one of my favorites, the Heat Viper. Liquid, it's always got to be individual people. Anyways, so these guys, I mean, I think like they've still got a solid bunch of guys that they can put out or whatever, right? They're not going to run out of figures anytime soon. The Heat Viper, I've absolutely always loved the Heat Viper. He's been one of my favorites for the longest time. I loved him as a kid. Loved him. I don't even really understand maybe if I knew what he did. Like, he's got these, like, missiles that are on his, like, rockets that are on his legs. And, you know, he's got the dog bone connector on his ankles. And then, you know, he's got this huge gun. So is it like a mortar? Does it shoot those huge rockets? What does it do? Heat Viper says, yeah, he's into it. Hardball and Heat Viper, the double H. High explosive anti-tank, Carlos says. These 2 are good. Yeah, I think these are 2 solid figures. I think they'll do a really good job with Hardball, and I think they'll absolutely rock the Heat Viper. If I was going to only buy one, I'm going to buy the Heat Viper. But, I mean, depends what they do with Hardball. I'll definitely consider Hardball as well. Who else do we got here? So we got Shitwreck. And Diana. Oh, I changed the wrong one. I hate when I do that. So, I mean, okay, quickly, why are we at 3 shipwrecks all of a sudden? You know, we've got an exclusive shipwreck from San Diego Comic-Con, and now we're getting another shipwreck in the name only reveal. Like, now we're at 3 shipwrecks. He's almost tied for, like, you know, 2nd or 3rd place in G.I. Joe Classified. So it seems weird to me. Yeah, these are late 80s into 90s Joes. I mostly don't care. Hasbro have to surprise me. Liquid. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Liquid. I love that Heat Viper still. More like future peg warmer wreck. I agree. I'm not really sold on this shipwreck. We need Hardball's big gun. Yeah. Like Falcon, they can't get Shipwreck correct. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm in for October Guard. Shipwreck is black. Yes. Shipwreck in blue. No. Unless black jacket over blue. Dollar General Shipwreck. Yes, San Diego Common Shipwreck is the turd in the punch bowl. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not very good. But I think they're going to hit a home run with the October Guard, right? I think a lot of people out there want that lore, want that, like, you know, the October Guard. They've been around so long. They're in the comic book, in the comic book several times. They did play a big role, and I do think a lot of people are going to want these guys. So I suspect that they will be hot sellers, all the October Guard figures. Anyways. Diana, yes, bring on the October Guard, says Carlos. October Guard will be great, yeah. Mr. Swish, being from Chicago, I really want the fridge in Classified. However, I wonder if he will ever become a reality. What do you think? There was a rumor for a while that he was coming because, like, somebody at a convention had a lanyard with his name on it, the fridge. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I think he would totally fit into the line. I would love to see him in the line because I think a lot of people would go pretty crazy to get him. So, I mean, he's got my vote that hopefully we see him soon. We already have Horror Shows RPG. October Guard goes back to like 1982. Well overdue. Yeah, him and those guys and Quinn. Where's Quinn? Still thinking about Quinn all the time. Anyways, was there... one second. Was there only 4 name-only reveals? Somebody refresh my memory. Hardball, Diana, Shipwreck. Oh yeah, there was the original Dreadnought called Flatline. That was, I knew there was a 5th one, and that's the 5th one. They did the Dreadnought Flatline, and we'll just wait 1 second, guys. And then no, and then. And then if we do this, they did. So there's Flatline, all new character from the Dreadnoughts. Not a huge fan of when they do that, but we'll see how it goes out. And then they also said Ninja Force Snake Eyes and Jinx. And this is like our 100th Snake Eyes figure in the line or some of that. And like Jinx is like number 2. So we'll see about that. When it comes, we get to see pictures. Not really interested in it myself, but it doesn't mean you guys out there might not be interested in it. So yeah, that Ninja Force 2-pack. I feel like we're missing something, but that was name only. I mean, a pretty good selection. I think the Heat Viper is gonna be one of the main ones in that one. I think Shipwreck is gonna be a little near the bottom. Hardball and Diana is gonna be at the top, I believe. Diana is gonna be at the top of that one. Quinn and Arctic Snake Eyes and Dr. Venom. Yeah, I'm really surprised there's been no Quinn as of yet. I think because we'll get the success of Lara Croft and these other, the October Guard, I think we'll see Quinn in a coming, maybe by next year, hopefully. Someone said they're changing October Guard to a Freedom Force militia fighting Darklon and the Iron Grenadiers. Interesting, compared to the Russians. Maybe they don't want anything to do with Russia. Anyways, that's that. What else was there? Okay. I think that's it, name onlys. Now it is time to do vehicles. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm looking for something here on my computer. Display, properties. There, we've got that one. Why won't that one work? Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties, guys. Just give me 1 second. Nothing to do with hard drives or anything. Just technical difficulties with an image. Okay. Oh, where'd my chat go? Who wins in the battle? Triple T or Thunder Machine? In the chat. Let's go. Yeah, to avoid the one. Yeah. Swish is going to pass out. Yeah, maybe soon. Why didn't they call it November Guard if they wanted to do any Russian connection? Interesting. That's a good question. Zoran says he hates them both. Double knockout by Bex. I wanted the Warthog more than the Triple T. Thunder Machine looks kind of odd. Yes, I agree. Liquid says the Triple T is dumb. Always been. Thunder Machine render looks show shaped. Other than that, whatever. I hope they change the front. The design is dog shit, says Monkey Dave. Beck says we don't need another Surge. The Triple T should be a standalone. And Trapper says maybe if the Thunder Machine came with Thrasher. Thunder Machine wins faster and more maneuverable, says Carlos, that they win in a bet. So, okay, quickly. I already gave my opinions on the Thunder Machine on a short that I did. Look, we all wanted it. We knew in theory it was coming. I think it has potential. But the front of it looks really narrow. And it seems like, you can't see what I'm looking at. It seems to get wider as it goes down the body. So it's almost like it has this V shape to it. I mean, that's the image I get to it from what was revealed. So I don't know, but it's not perfect. I kind of pictured more of a boxier, just a thicker, a big boy Dreadnought machine. That's what I kind of pictured. The Thunder Machine isn't a trooper, so why not put Thrasher there? So fucking backwards. Yeah, it's a good point, Bex. I personally would rather it not come with figures, so it reduces the price. But I understand it's not a troop builder, so you're only going to buy one anyways. They want you to buy multiple. Brother, these make me want the Snowcat much more. Thrasher's coming by itself. It keeps the cost down. Yeah, that's why I said Zod Viper. Yes, they're both vehicles. Both are practical but fun. It's not a hot rod. It's a hot rod. The vehicles need better support figures for figures right on these sides. Triple D is great for mowing a lawn. So I mean, the Thunder Machine looks. I think it looks pretty good. I'll see how it acts as a toy when I get to it. And then over here in the Triple T, I put up the one with the canopy. Definitely you can rip out the canopy and a bit more protect it as you go into battle. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. It's just that the Triple T is just such a weird little vehicle. Such a weird little vehicle. Anyways. Triple T is great for mowing the lawn. I want both. My vote is the Thunder Machine, Thundercats. Whoo! Oh, oops. I mean Thunder Machine. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's not my favorite thing. The Triple T has never been my favorite vehicle, and to get another Sarge is kind of annoying. He's on the payroll though, right? They have to make use of him while he was here. He's a great producer and production tool. So, I mean, the thing is, I don't know. It's just a lot of people don't want another Sergeant Slaughter figure. Because, I mean, you can only do so much with Sergeant Slaughter. They mentioned the Thunder Machine is highly modular, so you can customize multiple Thunder Machines. Yeah, Carlos, I think that's why they're trying to keep the price down, so people will, in theory, buy multiple Thunder Machines when it comes up for purchase, because they're it's a modest price or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. So, just a recap in case anyone missed it. For the Thunder Machine, it's made to order. We're going to get more details in August. Then in September, the 45-day pre-order window will go up. Then on Monday, then in August, more details. In September, the pre-order window will go live for 45 days. And then in October, we will see the prototype Thunder Machine at New York Comic Con. So basically, sorry guys, let's get out there for a second. That's basically what we're looking at. Anyways, so I don't know. This stupid missile launcher on the Thunder Machine, Liquid. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, but like I heard, you're right. It should be modular, so you could build different ones. Maybe it can make it look more like the one we want it to look like from a real American hero. Triple T, it's still a little weird little vehicle, right? It's still a little weird. It's this one-man vehicle. I don't really know. I don't know where its origin came from. Apparently the wheels do work. I mean the treads, sorry. So I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. You can take that canopy off and on. I think obviously if you want the retro look, you take the canopy off. If you want a modern look, you can leave the canopy on. But these are two pretty good additions to the vehicle lineups of a real American hero. Triple T looks like a goddamn shark with treads. I've never seen more than one Thunder Machine on any show or comics. It seems odd to me nonetheless. Bex, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Swish, before you call it a night, give us your thoughts on what the Thunder Machine will be priced at. Now, Thunder Machine priced at. They said, so there's no figure, okay? Okay. Destro enters the spoiler is 109. It's a big vehicle and a figure with accessories. Thunder Machine is a big vehicle with no figure. So that cuts down the price $25, $30 right there. I think this is going to be in the range of 100 to 120 American. So, maybe this is tough. It's either going to be about $10, $15 more expensive than the spoiler or $10 or $15 cheaper than the spoiler. I don't know. That's my opinion. Sorry guys, I'm getting tired. Carlos says he's guessing a 150 on the Thunder Machine. Liquid says they will do 110 on the Thunder Machine. Beck says be no less than 200 Canadian. Okay. The Arctic Hiss was 200. 125. Primer says good night. Good night, Primer. Thanks for dropping by. Now look at what they made to order. His cost 150. The Hiss, they're greedy as hell. Yeah, they are. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I think what classified what they're trying to do though is they're trying to provide people with options. You don't necessarily need to buy everything, but you're like, maybe you like vehicles with threads, or maybe you like, vehicles with tires. Like, you just want to keep one or two. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, we'll see. Won't be less than the spoiler. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The only reason I would suggest that it might be less than the spoiler is because they're going to take out a figure. They already said it was like an unbelievable value price or whatever. So like maybe it could be like $99.99, or it could be like, $115. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a little bigger than the spoiler, but still be the same price. I'm not really sure. It has to be higher than this rose because it has more moving parts. Interesting. Maybe. Potentially. Good job, JC. That's a good point. It's got wheels. It's got like the launchers and stuff of that. So it's got all those parts that can come off. So stuff can get lost. I don't know. I'm getting tired, guys. Woo! Was there, now we can talk about this stuff more, but was there anything I missed from Yojo June? Oh my gosh, from the San Diego Comic-Con panel? Where's my window gone? That's that one. Tired. Yeah, I don't see anything else from the panel. Quickly, what was your favorite thing from the G.I. Joe classified panel? Put some options in the chat. Saw Viper says, I want vehicles that go in the water. I want that Cobra Moccasin. Still want that Cobra Moccasin. A vehicle with threads is a sewing machine. Okay. Yes, it's a tread. Sorry. As a higher than moving parts. Specs, $200. Look at your poll, Swish. What's my poll? Do you like the new camera setup? 52% of people said no go. They don't like it. I'm kind of getting used to it. This way I get to talk to you guys more directly. The camera's right here. Normally I'm looking at these screens and the camera's over here somewhere. And so I gotta really I can have a heart to heart with you. I can look at the camera and be like, look, Sauron, you need to give up on me giving you the raptor, okay? Just give up on it, right? I can have a heart to heart. Where this is more like the whole time I'm looking at you guys, and I'm engaged with you, and you can see my face better. So I don't know. I kind of like this setup a little bit more. That being said, I ordered a part from Amazon to fix my light ring. So we can go back to the other setup another day. I like this view. We don't have to see the dent in your head. Thank you, Zoran. Liquid, did you miss the Lara Croft talk? Yeah, I did, but you did. It was at the very beginning of the G.I. Joe talk. We talked about Transformers first. If you have questions or want to talk about something, just throw it down in the chat, though. You missed nothing. Good night. Wow. Put a green screen behind you? Yeah, that's a good idea. It's the lighting that needs work. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I just put this together literally 30 seconds behind before we went live. Actually, probably about 10 minutes before we went live. So yeah, I know. The lighting's not the best. Because, whoa, guys, whoa, you're under arrest. Woo, 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 woo. I was just playing with it because this highlights too much back there. I don't know. I don't know where this is going. I'm not really sure. Kind of wanted to fill it. I don't know. No, he didn't. The next Hasbro is the teardrum. No way, David Ford. That explains why they were late. How old are those lays? Those lays are brand new, buddy. That's where stuff gets stored in here. This is a collector / storage room. My kids, they open a bag of chips. I got a 16-year or 12-year-old. They just split the whole bag of chips for one bowl each. Then they eat them kind of more, one bowl each, and the bag's gone. So we have a constant flow of chips coming in this house. King Panther says, Swish, when's the next live stream, sir? Also, everyone here, hit that like and subscribe. Please do. The live streams are every Sunday. Every Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here. You're here. We chatter up. Zoran makes fun of me. I make fun of him. It's a great time. Yeah, so you make sure you drop by. But yeah, so we've been doing this now for 2 hours and 4 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes right now. Saw Viper. Boom! Boom! I just unpackaged her. Boom! That's my instant unboxing. Yeah. That's a second bonus one that I've just never gotten rid of. Those things that went on sale one day and everyone's like, I'm going to sell them for like $100. Whatever. Anyways. I have a constant flow of chips in my home too because I order one every time I buy Transformers Amazon to act as pillows. Oh my God, Zoran. Anyways. What else do we have to talk about? Is there anything else that I'm missing about before I let you guys all go to bed? Let me see. Oh, guys, look. Wait now, let me just... 1 second. One second. Okay. These were my two oh shit, the wrong fucking one. These were the thumbnails this week to show you once again that, I designed it. Sometimes when you do a mishmash of stuff, there's too much stuff on a thumbnail. Not the best thumbnail, but I wanted to highlight some of the best stuff that the Comic-Con panel had to offer. And then AI made it a little sexier on the right-hand side. Yeah, if you haven't watched the video, we just cover the same stuff. Might have a little bit more insight into some of the stuff or whatever that as I talked about it and I rambled along. Has a blooper at the end, sort of. Anyways. Damn, Coil's absolute Fisher Price trash. Agreed, Zoran. It's the dumbest thing ever. Damn, I should have done that with my 250 Duke. It's only 10:35 p.m. out here. It's not fair. It's 1:38 a.m. here. Predacon is making an appearance in the Void Rivals comics. Ooh, that's cool. I gotta read it. I gotta start from number 1 on Void Rivals. What number is Void Rivals up to at the moment? I'm super let down with the Thunder Machine reveal. I was expecting to be blown away. Zoran, it's a double-edged sword. I was kind of expecting a bit better of a design. I just thought it would be like a bit bigger and chunkier than the original design. And it's just, it hasn't hit home with me. But the thing that you got to remember is it is a render and it is not a physical thing. I know they're represented it pretty good, but sometimes they look better when you get to see the actual toy in hand. A new character is being introduced in the comics. A former Valkyrie will become a major Medusa. I like your original one better. I can't remember what I said, Saw Viper. What do you like the original one? I'm sorry. Patterson's Batmobile is more Thunder Machine than the actual Thunder Machine. Haven't seen that movie yet. Oh, you like the original one better. Okay, sorry. I didn't know what you're saying. Yeah. I think for me, I like the way the AI fills in the cracks a little better, puts the glow around a few things. I wasn't really a fan of how it used all the different glow colors, like green on green, red on red, yellow on yellow. But sometimes I get too lazy to go back and fix it with the prompts. One prompt that I've started to use is don't change the toys. And it works a lot better because if you look at some of the older ones, the AI would actually change the toy look. So that's annoying especially when you're trying to showcase something, right? If you're trying to make an original thumbnail, not so bad. But if you're trying to showcase something, you got to have what is actually the product on there, right? I don't know. I agree. The original is better. The glowing outlines adds nothing. Adds too much contrast. That's a good point. Sorry. My throat's starting to give out, guys. A Batman tumbler would make a great Dreadnought feel. AI overdoes the contrast trying to make it pop, but it ends up looking like shit. Sometimes Liquid, I agree. Can you make a female version of Zoran, Flash for Zoran? Okay. Give me a second. Just for Zoran, to keep him happy. You gotta give me a second, though. So, talk amongst yourselves. I gotta scroll way back. And I'll call Rusty. Let's take this. And we'll take... this. Can you... come on. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm getting AI to work for us now. Where's your chat? Now you can't unsee it. I always thought the Battle Wagon was more appropriate for the Dreadnoughts than the Joes. Dodge Magnum would be a much better Thunder Machine. Interesting. Okay. Whoa, this might be the best one yet, guys. Whoa, okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is the best one. I think I figured out the proper prompts to do this, okay? So hold on to your butts on this one, okay? Hold on to your butts. This is gonna be, you guys are gonna be like, the Swish is on, he's got something. Okay? You ready? I'm gonna make it big here. Oh, I'm gonna make it big, yeah. Okay, you ready? You ready? And where's the chat? I gotta get the chat on the go. I'm gonna get the chat. Here we go. Boom! Sydney Sweeney Flash. Let's be honest. A pickup truck will be a good modern update for the Thunder Machine that they all stand in the back. Yeah, it's pretty good. Swish just woke up. Sound Viper. Yeah, I know. I've been tired. But boom. Like, look at this. They gave her, like, the female form, you know. She's got a bit, like, there's a chest there or whatever. The previous one, like, if we go back here. Wait, actually, which one is this one? No, we're going the wrong one. If we go back to the archives, let's just see. The archives. Bear with me. See, remember when we did Iceberg? It basically just used Iceberg's body and put Sydney's face on Iceberg. But this time, I asked it to give combined Flash. Shit, I just spilled my water. Let's see what I told it to do. I said, can you combine Sydney Sweeney and G.I. Joe Flash to make one new female character using Sydney's female form with the costume that Flash wears? So, I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. Soran, what do you think? Carlos says, yowzers. Monkey Dave says, laugh out loud. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Zoran, pass the Kleenex. Hey, Zoran, this is a family-rated show, my friend. Keep it together. We can probably do one more. Okay. What render reveal can we do quickly? Let's see what I got here. We could probably do. I mean, the Valkyrie is a woman. Okay, somebody pick one in the chat. Sweeney Flash, Serpentor, the new cover girl. We tried to do the new cover girl last time. We actually have one of those. Were you here, Trapper, for that one? New cover girl. The render picture isn't that great with the new cover girl. So I think this is what we got last time for Sydney Sweeney. But like this one is actually really good. Do Big Boa and Samantha Fox. That is a very unique thing. Zoran says Serpentor. Just 1 second. That's a good one. G.I. Joe. Classify. Serpentor. Render review. Okay, just 1 second. Is there I don't remember. Is there a collection of glamour shots that feature Serpentor? Was that before they actually used to do glamour shots? I don't remember. Oh, no. I found the series. Just 1 second. Give me a second. Okay. I got something. Just give me 1 second, guys. Stay with me. Okay. So we're going to take that one. And then we're going to take 1 second. Stay with me. I know it's not ideal for me to be working on stuff while you guys are in the chat. I can't necessarily respond to it. Okay, just 1 second. Let's see what I say. Can you combine and Serpentor to make one new female character using Sydney's email form with the costume. Okay, hold on to your butts. Kubiko City Sweeney, but she's not that cute in my honest opinion. That's just meow. One man's opinion. Yeah, DT Joey, everyone has their own opinion. Don't worry about it. There's no judgment here. Flash Sydney is the best of these. I think so too. How about Taylor Swift as Flash? Oh, Taylor Swift as cover girl? Okay. Those could be options too. Can you do Frankie Jamesy and Jean Grey? Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You can all do these yourself too. You just go to chatgtp.com and you just upload 2 photos and say to combine. It takes about 2 minutes to do. Nothing new. You've sort of been ignoring us since the show started. Wow. Do Emily from Hasbro and run back saying Sydney is a show. Do Emily from Hasbro and you will run back to saying Sydney is a smoke show. Just 1 second. Oops. I love this too, right? So I took a picture of Serpentor, one of the glamour shots. And then the same picture of Sydney Sweeney, who's obviously fully clothed, and told it to combine it. And then it goes, we're so sorry, but the image we created, ChatGPT, may violate our guardrails around lightly sexual or provocative images. If you think you got it wrong, please retry your prompt. So make it combine the 2 images. Combine the 2 images. Make it not sexually or provocative. Add clothes where necessary. Okay. I gave it some more instructions. Millie Brown as Lady J. Add chest armor. Yeah. I told it to add clothes where necessary. Because, okay. So, just so you see what I was working with. I took this photo right here. And I think maybe, yeah. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. You ready, guys? You ready? You ready? Oh, I changed the wrong one. Sydney Serpentor. Roseanne Barr as the Baroness is not sexually provocative. Oh man. This is pretty good. This one's pretty good too. I love how it like auto generates like a full background and everything, right? It's not terrible. I mean, you got to realize, right? We're taking a toy that has a glamour shot and combining it with a real human being, right? So anyways, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. So I think I may be out of credits now with the old ChatGPT. It's pretty funny. Anyways, guys, so I think we'll call it a night there. Turn the chariot into a chair. Yeah, I know. I noticed that too. Well, originally I was going to like have her riding the chariot, but I was like, oh, ChatGPT won't be able to do that. It's too complicated. I want to be that chair. Showing, Carlos says. I think, guys, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this into a reel or something like that and post it up on maybe Instagram. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I had forgotten we were doing this or whatever. It's a great way to end the show. I gotta get Sydney back down here. Anyways, so yeah, Sydney. I think the Flash one is the best one. Like she's got the weapon and the cord and the helmet, and I like how it actually like made her like a very female form. You know what I mean? Gave her the chest. Because the iceberg was just basically her head. on the body. And then one of the original ones, in case you're new, we did the Toxo Viper as well. Toxo Viper. And we did Lara Croft too, actually. Oh, yeah. We did. Yeah. We did the Toxo Viper as well. So we've got quite the collection on the go here now. Make her into Optimus Prime. Man. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me see if I got one more credit to Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. Transformers. Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Okay. Bear with me, guys. One more second. This is Zoran's fault. Also, I'd like you to know that ChatGTP named that Sydney Sweeney Serpentor Regal Serpent Queen in Throne Chamber. Okay. Optimus Prime. And I keep on using the same Sydney Sweeney picture. It's a good one. Let's see. Combine Sydney Sweeney and to make one new female character. And using okay, I put it in it's bacon. One airtight, two flash, three lady print, a lady serpentor. We gotta redo airtight though. Airtight was the first prototype, the beta. I used a picture of like a cartoon that made it. I take the blame. I had to remind you, Swish. You really need to find a picture of her biting her lower lip. Sydney Saw Viper next week. Did you say bacon? What? Oh, no. It's baking. You know what I mean? Like the computer is baking it, not bacon. That's my accent. Oh my god. Okay. This is the craziest one. I think we'll stick with G.I. Joe guys from now on. So Sydney Optimus Prime. Bacon. What do you think? Sydney Optimus Prime. I don't know. She's got some headlights for sure. Do me, Optimus. She's more than meets the eyes for sure. Oh my god. More than meets the eyes for sure. Is the crown removable? Like, I don't know. You want me to ask ChatGPT to remove the crown? I'm definitely out of credits now. You can only do about 2 or 3 image creations a day. The Prime truck in the back is pretty nice, actually. Yeah. I like how it comes up with like full like images, like It's pretty good. Some of these they're really awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like put these into a reel and share these with the world. Get a few like million hits. What if Sydney Sweeney joined the G.I. Joe and Transformer teams? Okay, so you know the drill. It is now 2:01 a.m. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's a lot. I almost fell asleep earlier, but now I'm awake because we're talking about Sydney Sweeney. I think we'll call it quits there, hey? So if you haven't done already, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment maybe, even on the live stream, that you had a lot of fun or whatever. I really appreciate the constant you guys coming back and watching and participating with the channel and with the stream. And, you know, I'll try to get stuff fixed up. Yes, I understand the lighting is not perfect back here. A green screen would be good. But a green screen's going to be hard, right? Because, I mean, I guess if I did this, it's not a perfect squared room, right? Because, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it's going to be hard. I don't have a green screen right now, but it's something to consider. That would be interesting. You're right. The first Autobot to have a belly button. Stop right there. The Prime is just wrong. Yeah, I know, JC. Yeah. I'm not doing any more robots. We'll just stick with, I mean, maybe next week we'll do Baroness or something. Sweet dreams, everyone. Night, Carlos. Thanks for dropping by. Battle Force 2000 show after coming up. Saw Viper, Zoran. Yeah, you're on the go. Don't forget to like. I certainly did. Thank you, Zoran. You are the best. Who's number one tonight? Saw Viper, number one. Saw Viper, Zoran, Carlos. Nice, guys. They don't mean anything. It's just for fun or whatever. Anyways, thank you for dropping by. I gotta go use the washroom really badly, and I gotta get some sleep. I have to go to work tomorrow, guys. I don't know about you, but I have to go to work. Anyways, so overall, San Diego Comic-Con was pretty good. I think the G.I. Joe team did better than the Transformer team. And then there's probably a lot of stuff coming out of San Diego Comic-Con that, you know, we might have missed. So we'll talk about that as the weeks progress or whatever. Anyways. Yeah. So I will see you later. Good night. Godspeed. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully same time, same bat channel here on the SwishPOP. SwishPOP and friends. You guys are the friends, hey? Anyways, thanks for watching. SwishPOP Live. We're out. Have a good night.